What's up, guys? Shams here. Welcome back to NBA 2K21. I have a good thing is something new because I recently did all my animations. I did I redid all the animations to make it easy for me. But right now we're gonna test it out on team practice. So this is gonna be great. It's gonna be great, and I have a
Hey, good to see you.
let's practice. I got some animations, so
Hey, what you working on?
yep. I've been updating myself. I mean, I was hoping for this. Anyway, let's work. Oh God. There we go. I mean, I'm doing good. Just gotta get used to my new stuff. As for my jumpers, I use. They don't know about my jumpers. All right, I'm gonna test it out my shooting. See if I can do a. See if I can do like a top of the key. I got 4 of these.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Though. Okay, this thing needs to work. Oh, come on, man. So far, so good. So far, it's okay.
Man, I can't even watch this.
This is me just testing out my new shit though.
Get the next one.
Ah! Okay.
Hey, hit me up.
That was awful. I mean, look what I'm doing. I mean, I'm hitting these. I'm hitting these. I'm using this Steph Curry jumper. But yeah. I think it's time to play the next game against the Magic. Orlando Magic. Think I can do it? Maybe. I hope. Let's see how my new animations work out for a favor.
Hey, I'm Brian, and I'm in your neighborhood to break down the upcoming 2K Compete events. This weekend, make your way to the Rec, because all day Saturday and all day Sunday, you can earn double rep. Double the rep, double the fun. Next weekend, check out Specialty Appreciation Shooter. If you've applied 12 or more badge points into shooting, you'll earn double rep for all games played at the cages, the Rec, and the beach. And if you've applied 20 or more badge points into shooting, you'll earn triple rep. On the Wednesday after...
Alright, let's do it. I'm gonna try
And the starting lineups have concluded. So just
get ready.
welcome and happy holidays from 2K. DA.
Kevin, thanks.
DA, thanks a lot. A look at the starting group for the Magic. Fultz and Ross
Orlando Magic.
pair up to make the
Toronto
backcourt. Isaac out there with Wendell Carter. And it's Ennis in at the small forward. And for Toronto. And for Team.
It's always a great feeling to come out strong, but it is hard to maintain that consistency.
Yeah,
The
agreed.
teams that do, they believe in themselves and they keep playing to their strengths.
Why is consistency so hard?
Because you're not playing against yourself, and we're human. And as great as you are as a broadcaster,
Okay.
you probably have had some days where you didn't feel as good as you did other days, and that's no different for a guy competing at this level.
My friend, that's every day. Every day you don't feel good about it. But you grind, right? You just try
That's
to keep
right.
grinding.
Got to do it.
You know, guys, passing is one part of Bamba's game that he's been working on. And, when you can pass it as a big guy, that's an added bonus.
Siakam. Bamba with the block. And now the fast break. Anthony with the ball. That's tipped. Here's Fultz. He can't get it to go. Now Toronto takes it the other way. Last time they met was right here, and they came out with the win.
And the last time these two met, they were able to get a big win because of that bench production. Second unit might be a factor in this one as well.
And you know what? If they run away with this game like they did in that one, I'd expect to see plenty of minutes again for the guys coming off the bench.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Chris Boucher's checked in for Siakam. And it's Cobb in for Fred Van Vliet. Orlando also making some changes.
Hello.
Mo Wagner's checked in for Carter, and Hampton subbed in for Fultz.
Hello.
And the dunk by Cobb.
Boy, how about some attitude rising up from Cobb on that throwdown? Put it in the defense's face twice.
Anthony down low. He's against Young, and that one drops.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Cobb passes to Young. Trying to find Wagner and gets it to him. Here's Isaac. Gets a very good look and converts. Now it's a 6-point Orlando lead. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Magic?
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
You know, another thing they've done well, guys, this first half is challenge shooters and change shots. A bunch of block shots early.
Magic leading by 6.
That's not
Down
good at
low,
all.
here's Bamba, and the dunk by Bamba.
Boy, I tell
All
you,
right,
Bamba's
enough of it.
wingspan and his standing reach is ridiculous. This dude was born to throw it down.
Young with the ball. Bamba picks him up. Anthony against Bain. Raptors moving the ball around. Young's
I
shot is
can't-
off.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter. And Clark, last season for Mo Bamba, another step in his progression. Still limited minutes. The team waiting for things to click for the young man.
Agreed. I mean, it's the offense that needs the most work, Greg, but they knew he was going to be a project. They knew this was going to be a work in progress with Mo Bamba, but his defense is already there. I mean, he can hit the glass and protect the rim with the best of them.
Pass to Cobb. Here's Trent. Lobbed up there for Cobb.
My goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful.
Virtually impossible to top that alley-oop.
Magic leading by 6. Young with the ball.
See ya.
Now Anthony defending from about 16. Misses off the left iron.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if
Exactly.
he can eventually get back on track. Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Toronto shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
And so it's Anthony bringing it up for the Orlando Magic. And they pick up 2. Anthony's got 6. Well, it was the Raptors winning their last game against the Hornets.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You got to trust in the system.
Anthony against Young. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. You know, Greg, we know there's some power finishers in the NBA like Giannis. So on the floor for Orlando. Hampton out there with Markelle Fultz.
I see you, Siakam.
A high-level athlete with underrated burst. Siakam continues to impress with his ability to finish.
Young with the steal.
And you know, Tissot
What are you doing?
has a multitude of sports stars and other celebrities as their spokespeople.
Steal.
They added another recently. Junior has come in to represent the brand.
Greg, you have to appreciate Junior's team for seeking out deals like this one with Tissot. He continues to look for opportunities to grow his name. Carter outside. Passes it to Hampton. 4 on the clock.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, it's still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got his 4th rebound in this one. And they get it back. on the pass to Carter. That one dropped for his second bucket.
okay.
Mark him 2 for 4.
You know,
Up
he's
at there.
had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
Bounce pass Young. Here's Siakam. It's good. Siakam's got the lead up to 4 now for Toronto.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Inside. And Carter with the basket on the assist from Fultz. Carter's got 6.
A really strong second quarter in terms of scoring the basketball.
Young outside. Young is double. It's stolen by Hampton. And here comes Hampton leading the fast break. They get it back. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Well, you have to keep Isaac off the boards. I mean, when he's that close to the rim and has good position, he's a threat to grab a bunch of rebounds.
Ennis, who's checked in for Mo Wagner. Siakam kicks to Young. Anunoby passes to Young. Van Vliet outside. And here's Lowry. Just 5 on the clock. In the corner, it's Van Vliet. The Raptors need to get a shot. Shots good by Siakam.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
Fultz the pass to Hampton. Here's Carter. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got rebound number 5 here tonight. To the paint. Here's Young. The shot comes out, so
okay.
Orlando will take it the other way.
Yeah, you know, he hasn't contributed well scoring the ball, but obviously his teammates have.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
And the Raptors call time here.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Young taking his time here. Outside Lowry. Young left side. Lowry kicks to Van Vliet. Young passes to Siakam. Over Carter, and the shot goes in from Siakam. Siakam's got 10 points.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Pass to Ennis. And here is Hampton. Shoots over Anunoby. Hampton misses.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
The kick out to Young. Offline with his 3.
Come on.
And it's Fultz with the ball for the Orlando Magic. They trail by 1. Tipped away.
Exactly.
Fast break. Here come the Raptors. Young with the ball. And yes, it's good. He's got 8. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Raptors.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Really easy to appreciate Isaac. I mean, a solid teammate who's always ready to share the sugar.
Young outside. Pass to Anunoby. Back to Young. And he lays it straight in. And it's 6 points for Chan.
And made only about a quarter of their shots in the first. Totally flat, but they bounced back and built a lead here with a much better second quarter.
Fultz, no good.
Well, that's a look. He has to finish, and he knows it. Lone opportunity.
Back to Siakam. He feeds it to Young. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Young's got the lead up to 4 now for Toronto. Orlando's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Lowry against Fultz. Passes to Carter. Now Isaac. Shot clock at 6. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Persistence pays. Love seeing Isaac stay with the play like that, using his height and the high release on those nice finishes.
So both teams making some changes here. This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
I think it's been a disappointing year for him at the stripe, guys. I mean, he hasn't been as productive as he was last season from there.
Raptors have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
And here's Anthony for 3, drills the three-pointer. Anthony's got the game tied up here for Orlando.
Really like the quick decision-making of Fultz. They're excellent at surveying the floor for the open teammate.
Toronto working the ball around now. Young passes to Baines. Bamba with the block. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. And the And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach half. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
8 points, 2 rebounds, 5 assists, 5 steals. Why? Because I was stealing. Some goalies.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even.
Yep.
Ahmed Bamba, he's checked in for the Magic. Hampton comes in for James Ennis. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Raptors.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, and also the way they've been able to generate points off of the turnovers that they forced tonight has also helped.
We've got Chris Boucher. Young is out there with Fred VanVleet. Then it's Pascal Siakam. And it's Trent in at the 3 slot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
What did I do?
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, it's a misnomer that in the era of three-point shooting, people don't want anyone to take mid-range shots. Many of the league's elite players still thrive there. Kawhi Leonard is one, and he explained how. He said it's hard to defend guys that shoot twos. Once you get to the playoffs, it becomes a half-court game. Teams won't allow you to take wide-open shots or threes. Guys, back to you.
DA, thank you. Some changes for Toronto. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Siakam. And it's Cobb in for Fred VanVleet. Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Orlando. Here's Bamba. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. Young finds Baines.
Hey, shoot it.
Patton coming off the assist from Young. And the Raptors lead by 13.
Tell you what, guys, the aggressiveness on defense just hasn't been there this half, not like it was in the first.
The pass to Bamba. To the inside. And it's Carter missing.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Young outside. To the middle. Dishes to Cobb. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Cobb's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And offensively, they seem to have turned a corner.
Yeah, I don't know if it's coincidence or not, but a much better half since they changed hoops. And they're really looking strong here.
Anthony kicks to Hampton. And Champ gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Siakam is checked in for the Raptors. And a change for the Magic. Ross is checked in. Outside Anthony. Over Trent. Another miss by Orlando.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. And it seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
Cobb passes to Young. Pass to Trent.
Oh,
Back to
why?
Young. Pass to Siakam. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Cobb. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Wow, drills the three-pointer from there. No big deal to him.
The Magic trail by 17. Well, Greg, Pascal Siakam won Most Improved Player in the league in 2019. And as we've talked about, had a case for it again in the 2020 voting.
I tell you, Siakam's play jumped so much again. He deserved the recognition. He continued to press himself to be an elite forward, rare for a former MIP winner to even be considered for the award more than once.
A 3-ball. Rebound by the Magic.
Oh, come on.
Isaac's got 5 rebounds tonight. Knocked loose. He kicks it to Anthony.
Somehow.
Passes it to Bamba. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
You know, guys, it's really all about focus. While
You know, winning that championship as you did, Greg, for UNLV, many people don't remember you played much of that season with a broken jaw.
Well, Kevin, I don't remember much of it, to be honest with you. It was pretty hazy. I lost 19 pounds over the course of the season.
Oh,
I
my
was
goodness.
championship night. I was 168 pounds.
No
And
kidding.
yeah. Oh, I was wired shut
Wow.
for 8 weeks. Did miss a game, but I tell you what, I don't know if I would do that today. But, you know, it did turn out well with the championship.
As I recall, you broke it against Fresno State, correct?
Yes, yeah. Got my legs taken out from under me and broke the fall with my face. Yeah.
Oh, ouch. On the court for Orlando, they've got Bamba. Ennis out there with Markelle Fultz. Then there's Carter. And it's Isaac in at the 3, the small forward. And here's Young. Boucher kicks to Anunoby. Out to the wing. For 3, Van Vliet. A 3-pointer is right on target. Van Vliet's got 5 points in the quarter.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
and now's the time for them to step on the gas pedal. Don't let up. Keep letting it fly from deep and build that lead. Play through the finish line, not to it. Keep the pressure on.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And
Well,
you know
there is
you're going to
still,
get
yeah.
those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And Jim gets the whistle that time.
Oh,
That
one
will
more
be
and
foul
fouled
number
out.
5 on him. Gary Harris is checked in for Orlando. Fultz against Young. Elbow shot is on the way. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
He swipes the ball
I
away
know.
again. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. Yeah, letting it rip.
This
They're
is
just having
maybe-
fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling.
I think I'm doing
Impossible to stop.
Wayne Bacon's checked in for Harris. To talk about reseeding in the playoffs when you got down to the final 4 teams. If it ensures the 2 best teams make the finals, it would seem to me, Greg, to be worth it. What about you?
You know, it could be. I think about the worldwide attention on that championship round, but you got to get the Eastern Conference teams to sign off on that. And, you know, we've seen it happen in the past where the power shifts from one conference to the other. But ultimately, nothing better than seeing the 2 best teams play for it all.
Now here's Ennis. He's guarded close, and Ennis slams it in.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And Fultz gets it to go.
Fultz is an absolute blur in transition. Excellent at running the floor and getting to his spot.
Young with the ball. Isaac picks him up, and it's Jonathan Isaac with the foul.
And you got
That's his
foul.
first foul.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Carter Williams, he's checked in for Orlando.
And the suffocating reach of Isaac is tough to
I need
overcome.
2 more
And
assists.
outshoot excels at getting up and denying shots.
The Magic making a switch here. Porter's checked in.
Oh,
The pass to Van Vliet. And again, no good by
what are you
Toronto.
doing?
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Back to Fultz. Orlando moving the ball around.
No, Boxy. Pass to Boxy.
Carter finds Porter. Clock at 6. Orlando needs to get off a shot. Here's Carter. Toronto grabs the miss. Van Vliet's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Just a solid
Jeez.
performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
That one goes. Count it. 15 points for Champ.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Well,
you
if
gonna
you
do?
don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Raptors leading by 22. And Young, here we go.
Do it.
Kicks it out to Van
Right.
Vliet. Now, here's Boucher. He's covered by Isaac.
And
Kept
no.
alive. Count the bucket.
Count.
And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary.
set up.
Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
Anthony's checked in for Orlando. And one of the major pushes
Ah,
from NBA
you-
players was to
okay.
get more people, Clark, out
I
to
think he
vote.
knows now.
Love it, Kevin. Again, creativity. Clearly,
think he
this
knows now.
circumstance and the climate of our country, the platform that NBA players and all athletes have
I
to
do.
be able to voice their concerns and inspire and encourage and help others become aware of things that are not
Very
right
good.
and what we can do to influence
Hello.
and inspire change. All of that is part of our responsibility as human beings to try to live right and do right by others. The things I've seen from the players in their agitation and activation and commitment is inspiring
There
and
you
it's
got it, Papa, you
compelling
got it.
me to think about how I
Way
can
of
be
it.
more and be better and do more and do better.
Well, we know the TV networks have brought more revenue, Greg, to the NBA. The expectation
do you
is for
expect?
another bump
What do you
when they
expect me to do?
renegotiate in
deal.
2023.
You know, at the same time, though, Kevin, with all the
Okay.
cord cutters out there, the league looking to make the game more accessible to those fans. I expect that to be a big part
right.
of this next deal.
Right, on your tablet, smartphone, or your computer. Baines finds Young, and it's
And I
sent
got
back
blocked.
by Isaac. And up the court come the Magic on
No!
the break, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
And Clark, you gotta like what Bacon
Did that say
brings to
Bacon?
the table. Has some size,
So his name is
strength,
Bacon?
athleticism. He can create his
Okay.
own shot,
I
but
love
the
that name.
consistency has been really up and down thus far.
Yeah, I'd agree with you, and I love
that-
his motive. He wants to get
that
better.
is his name
He's
is
working at
Bacon.
getting better. And like with most young players, you have to understand when the shot's not going, there are a lot of different ways you can contribute. Bring your energy, and definitely
he's up.
bring your energy
Come on,
and
Zach.
activity to the defensive end and on the glass, and you'll always find a spot where you can help your team.
Isaac passes to Bamba, and the dunk by Bamba.
Now flying high
Up
and
at 20.
throwing it down with the one hand.
Woo, one of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as
And he's
anybody,
getting blocked
fellas.
too.
Tremendous skill while in the air.
Here's Fultz. He goes up again, and contact on the shot.
Oh no!
And so Toronto takes
I got
this
fouled
one,
out.
but by a big margin. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating
What did I
flawlessly,
do?
the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just
God.
so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was
like, what
fun
the
to
hell
see
did I
that
do?
rhythm and flow from
I
their
got fouled
perspective.
out because
Thank you for
20
joining
points
us. That'll do it
versus
for
8.
now. For Greg Anthony, Clark
Listen.
Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan
And
saying
count how
thanks
many
for watching.
freaking steals I have.
So long, everyone.
Count how many steals I have. Heard you killed the beast events yesterday. Contrast over there. To pick your VC. Oh, I gotta see this. First, we got team. We can do team practice, or we can go to the game. We go to the neighborhood. Where the hell is Archie? Where the hell's your office? Where the hell's your office? Dude, where the hell's your office? I want to see her. 2K compete. We have the rec. At the rec, our rec games are team rec. Now, question: where the hell is this dude? Oh wait, VC management. Wait, VC management. Hang on. Let's go to... We're not going to the training facility. We don't need to go there. I'm gonna go to the VC management, which I think is this one. Junior, thanks for stopping by. Here's your VC kid. Treat yourself something nice. Let's go play against Atlanta. Let's go play against Atlanta. Atlanta.
Welcome to a brand new episode of NBA 2K TV. We're nearing the end of the season, and that means it's time for the highly anticipated Top Play of the Year vote.
Yes, all season long you've been submitting your plays and voting on your favorites, but now it comes down to these four. We've taken each seasonal winner throughout the year, fall, winter, spring, and summer, and you get to vote on which one is the absolute best.
So get ready to vote. Your top plays have kept us in awe all this year. Now it comes down to this, the top plays of the year and a 1 million VC award. You ready to make a VC millionaire? Let's see the 4 plays you selected to compete. In the fall, your first seasonal winner was at NZ Rotham, who blocked a shot in the rec, and his teammate drains the game winner from full court. The chilliest play of winter was sent in from Toy Soldier 98, who was clutch in their own right with a 3/4 court shot from the ground after the dive.
Let's play this.
are setting tonight with the lights of downtown Atlanta. We are...
Hey, Kevin.
Great stuff as always, GA. Thanks. Here are the 5 for the Raptors. Anunoby.
Now, let me look at the settings real quick. I need to know, let's see. Configurations. I have these configured. Okay. Nope.
And Siakam in at the forward slot.
I want to see if it works. Oh, yes. Let me see these.
Then it's Fred VanVleet, and it's Birch in at the 5. And for Atlanta,
there we go.
For the fans of teams that are slow to start a season.
And Kevin, the media as well.
Right,
I played in New York, and you know, in that town, you go big or you get talked about, no doubt about it. But with the way things have evolved now, and every team is a national team because every game's televised, it's starting to happen more in some of those smaller markets as well. It's just a harsh reality of pro sports.
Young against Young. There's the pass to Hunter. Inside. Here's Gallinari. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
Raptors leading by 3. And here's VanVleet from the arc. Connects from three-point range. VanVleet's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Toronto.
I was about to steal there.
Young with the ball. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against Detroit.
And guys, the other thing that he did well was just facilitate the offense, pass the ball around beautifully in that one. Seriously, put on a passing clinic.
Capella with the bucket.
A big who lives inside. Capella knows he's a center. He knows he makes his living off scoring close in against that good D.
Gallinari with the steal. To the inside. And there's Bogdanovich. That's good on the assist from Gallinari.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Pass to Trent. The 3. And the 3 ball is good. And the Raptors lead by 5.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from D.
Bogdanovich passes to Gallinari. Launches it. Capella trying to free himself up. And it's put back up and in by Capella.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Young passes to Siakam. The kick out to Young. Back to Siakam to the right side. 6 on the shot clock. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Shoots over Capella, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. That's 7 points for Siakam.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Young passes to Capella. Gallinari up top. He's guarded by Anunoby. Young for 3. Toronto grabs the miss. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure, and that one didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
It took just a little bit of time, but once they figured out the D on that night, man, their offense was rolling.
And Atlanta calls their first timeout of the game.
Really?
This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
Yeah, I mean, their execution at times was
Wow, the
flawless,
Hawks are
but
rollerblades.
they also made some mistakes that ultimately did them in.
Well, they had the home fans worried for a little bit. I know that.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Reddish comes in for Hunter. Kevin Herter, he's checked in for Bogdan Bogdanovic. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Trae Young.
And going back to when he turned pro at just 16 years of age, Gallinari has proven to be one of the best players ever from Italy.
You think about his final year in Milano and just how highly efficient he was, first in the league's ratings overall. 6th pick going from Italy to New York City, and the fans had no idea what they were getting, but Gallinari eventually dealt in the Carmelo deal, and his career, although it's been multiple stops, has been pretty exemplary. You got to keep the ball moving, and that time Herter's pass leads to an open look.
Young finds Baines. Back to Young. Now Hood. To the paint. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Raptors shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
Here's Gallinari. No good there. So the Raptors will take it the other way. And this matchup with the Hawks, it's their first meeting of the season.
Yeah, and they came out with a W every time they played this squad last year. A stark contrast drawn between the conference's haves and have-nots.
Well, getting to the right spot so important in the offense, and Herter positioned himself well in the fast break.
Here's Young, out left to the wing. From 8. And no problem from Baines as he finishes at the rim. And the Raptors lead by 11.
And the story here, Kevin, early on, is how well they've shot the basketball.
Okongwu kicks to Gallinari. Oh, that's blocked. Now here's Cobb. Dunn covering. Tries again. And Cobb lays it in. Cobb's got 5 points so far.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
A nice shot by Gallinari.
Respecting the effort from Gallo there, works his way near the rim, and no one stops him from doing this thing there.
Cobb passes to Hood. Young with the ball. Stolen. Here's Reddish. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Reddish has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Atlanta. So timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
I think what's wrong.
And the Raptors.
I think what's wrong.
Bounce pass Young. Van Vliet kicks to Young. Trying to find Anunoby. Gets it to him. And looking back at what was a stellar career, Greg, if there was one thing you could have done different, do you have anything on your mind?
You know, I would have loved to have had the opportunity to finish my career in New York. That was a special place, a special time. Unfortunately, that didn't transpire, but that's the one thing that stands out. That and obviously not winning a championship.
I can understand both of those.
Yes.
They've got Clint Capella. Trae Young is out there at Bogdanovic. Then there's Hunter, and it's Gallinari in at the power forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. It's a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, thanks very much, Kevin. Clint Capella is a 7-footer in track shoes. He said, I always try to have that pace. Whenever I sprint, I have an impact on the offense. I try to focus on that and keep my energy up. Guys, guards love big men who run the floor as hard as Capella. Back to you.
He is indeed, David, very athletic. Thanks. Here's Van Vliet.
Van Vliet, what are you doing?
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in. Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
I'm glad we got to see the Mobile One block once more. What a play.
And he's all over that shot, has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
Young versus Young.
And now the defense, full attention and antennas up. Trae Young getting warm.
Raptors leading by 20. Pass to Van Vliet. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. It's Young on the wing. Pass to Anunoby. Gallinari with the steal. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. It's Young on the wing. Jacks up a three. It's good, and it's his sixth make against 11 attempts.
It feels like the other four guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
Young finds Anunoby, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Oh, you hear that sound? That's the flushing of the toilet right there.
Greg, a fierce two-hander. Capella, high post. And Champ gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
It's his second foul, but not the end of the world. One more before halftime, though. That would change some things.
The Raptors making a switch here. Birch is checked in. Capella, the pass to Young. No good from outside. Raptors leading by 19. Now, Anunoby. 6 points for him.
I didn't know they were going to try that too. Damn it.
Hunter, the pass to Gallinari. Down low. And Bogdanovich kicks to Hunter. 6 to shoot. Out to the right wing. Pulls up. The Hawks again can't hit. Toronto's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter.
I can't do anything.
And even 3-on-3 break.
Except fucking turnovers.
Bogdanovich against Van Vliet. Lob pass to Capella. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And this is the chemistry Capella has with his guys. Exceptional at feeling when to go for alley-oops.
We've got 1:18 left in the first half. Van Vliet passes to Young. To the paint.
Birch, please shoot.
Here's Birch. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
And they're committing an awful lot of fouls here, and not of the good variety. You don't want to give up easy layups, sure, but it's been a non-stop parade to the foul line.
Atlanta making a switch here. Herter's checked in. The kick out to Young. And he's good on the 3-ball. Young's got 21 in the game.
This is Trae Young's game right there. Rise and fire. And these shots are helping out the offense.
Young with the ball. Guarded by Hunter. And the Raptors can't hang on to the ball.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
Here's Atlanta. They're on a 12-4 run. And Champ gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Yeah, looking up at the scoreboard, guys, that's his 3rd foul. And his coach has to consider now sitting him down.
Young for 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Toronto. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Birch, the pass to Young. In the corner, it's Van Vliet. Shot clock at 6. Bounce pass Young. Anunoby. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his 5th assist in this one. Young against Young. For the 3. Offensive rebound.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors. And their points in the paint has been.
Okay. Right. In NBA versus Steals.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things. For the Hawks, Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Reddish comes in for Hunter. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Bogdan Bogdanovic. That free throw good from Young. Greg, you showed toughness and grit when you played. You've got to succeed in this league with those things at the forefront, right? Being tough, being gritty. And there are several players whose style you admire that play like that.
I mean, no doubt about it. You have the superstars, the Kawhis, the LeBrons, who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also provide tremendous skill set. Two other guys, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, they're also guys that exemplify that toughness. You know, two guys, when you look at those two, a lot of people didn't project them to be what they've become. And it's impressive to watch them take the floor night in and night out.
So for Toronto right now, there's Boucher out there with Aaron Bain.
Oh, hello.
And it's Young. Then there's Cobb. And it's Flynn in at the 2-guard spot.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And he's been terrific, guys. I mean, the percentage right around 86%. So no doubt he's pleased with that.
Dunn kicks to Reddish. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Dunn's got 6 assists here tonight.
Now, we know Reddish can sink it from the outside. For him, it's about staying confident with that kind of shot.
I'm creating a lot of turnovers.
Young outside. And there's the pass to Siakam. Over Collins.
Siakam.
Here's Baines. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Gallinari, he's checked in for Atlanta. The Hawks trail by 10. Dunn looking over the floor. The dish to Gallinari. To the inside. And there's Collins on the assist from Gallinari. Gallinari's got 3 assists tonight.
Now, Gallinari at that size can do a little bit of everything, and I like to see him dishing the rock.
Whatever. These bitches cheating now.
Dunn outside. Pass to Gallinari from past the arc. Rebound by the Raptors.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Young finds Baines. Knocks it loose. Young passes to Flynn. Back to Young. And he gets it to go. Young's got 7.
All the way to the bucket. No resistance. Just swipe the candy from him.
And Champ gets the whistle that time. That'll be foul number 5 on him. And due to the bonus, we'll be headed to the free throw line. The free throw drops in for Dunn. Yeah, Chris Dunn, a part of that Zach LaVine trade a few years ago. You know, GA, what's interesting about Dunn is he actually played a lot of small forward last season.
How about that? Drafted 5th overall back in 2016 as a point guard. He's only about 6'3", but very strong and has long arms and plays with great toughness. Just another example of how small ball is affecting every front court position.
In the corner, Herter with it. That one rolling around and rims out.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. The important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Molinari passes to Herter. Teardrop shot, and it's good on the layup. He has 6.
Herter showing off the fact that he has a float game as well.
Passes it to Baines. Now, here's Cobb. 17 points in the game. Young passes to Baines. Back to Young. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Collins.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
He's off on the second. Here's Herter. 6 points for him. To the middle and stolen by Flynn. And here we go, the fast break. Cobb leading the way. Count the basket.
That's how you convert through contact. Cobb simply doesn't believe in backing down.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. They trail by 9 points. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And if you really want to make things hard on yourselves, this is exactly how you do it. Turnovers on back-to-back trips down the floor.
Cobb dishes to Young. Now, here's Cobb. T right on him. Takes the 3.
I was about to say going in.
And Baines kicks to Cobb. Good on the triple. And now a 12-point Raptor lead.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give him some space, let him get to work.
And Young comes over to help Gallinari. And Gallinari throws it down.
Love to see Gallo close to the rim. He really finishes nicely with that jam.
These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assisting.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well.
Siakam passes to Young.
This one.
Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Young's got 4 points now in the quarter. Young with the steal. Kicks to Cobb.
Cobb, go!
Pulls up for 3. Offensive
I
rebound.
was open.
Can't get it to fall.
Come on.
The Hawks trail by 12. Here's Herter. Here's Okongwu. Count it. And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play.
Oh, and guess what? I got fouled out, man. Whatever.
And so the big win by Toronto in a tight game. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports.
That was fucking shit, dude.
So long and good night, everyone.
Oh, shit. Let's do it. Nice game. One more game. Just one more game. I'm going to try one more game.
And we reached peak heat this summer with summer's winner at the real OG Billy, who ran defenders all over the place and put up a game-winning green in their face. It's all on you. Choose your top play of the year. Thanks for everyone for the awesome plays you submitted. We will keep looking for them on social media when you use the hashtag 2KTVWow. Stay tuned next week for the winner in our 2KTV Awards.
What in the...
Welcome to the Space Jam.
On July 16th, I need to assemble an elite team.
Follow me, Doc.
The Tooniverse is expanding. So many different worlds to explore. I'm Robin.
Nerd alert.
Space Jam, rated PG.
Oh, 5 days of Space Jams.
We've been checking out the 2K League since tip-off, and this season is on fire. And here's a look at what you can expect from the turn.
We'll play one more game and then after that one.
The NBA 2K League officially turns the page to their 4-day tournament on July 14th, with all 23 teams participating remotely from their local markets. Teams seeded 10 through 23 will compete on day 1, hoping to advance to the following day's 16-team bracket with teams seeded 1 through 9. From there, it's a frenzy to the finals. These teams will be battling for more than just league supremacy.
Let's do it.
The bustling financial district here in Canada. And
Kevin, thanks. Last season, some people called.
David, he is showing that maturity. Thanks for that report. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Harrison and Embiid together in the middle. Simmons is out there with Shake Milton. And it's Green in at the small forward.
Games where guys are going to be smart out on the floor. They're going to be in the right positions to make plays. And honestly, this could come down to who makes the bigger, tougher shots.
Young's checked in for Fred VanVleet.
How about 7?
Raptors trail by 7. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Flynn kicks to Anunoby. Pass to Young. Flynn dishes to Young. And here is Siakam. Back to Young. Lock at 6. Baines passes to Anunoby. Over Green. Anunoby, good.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
Pass to Harris.
I mean, the last game was so bad.
Now the dish to Embiid.
And it's crazy to think how soft a touch Embiid has on his shot. The league rarely sees a guy with his size have such a rhythmic form shooting.
Yeah, and Embiid has always been comfortable shooting outside. Not the best percentages from deep, but enough to keep defenders honest. His touch shows up most when he goes into his post fadeaway.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Dwight Howard. He's checked in for Green, and it's Hill in for Shake Milton.
And that was the correct play to make. George Hill, a very discerning playmaker.
Well, it was the Raptors winning their last game against the Hawks in Atlanta.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
They were flat out sniping from deep. They look very comfortable pulling the trigger on the road.
Birch the pass to Trent. The Raptors need to get a shot off. 17-foot shot on the way. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And the 76ers making a change here. Maxi's checked in. Harris outside. Passes to Hill. And here's Maxey. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Harris finds Simmons. And they double up Simmons. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And what a factor Ben Simmons is on the floor. Does so much for this team in every facet of the game. He's a triple-double threat whenever he suits up.
And sometimes people forget just how young Ben Simmons is, Greg. This is just the beginning for him.
I mean, and that's what fans are missing about Simmons, his age. I mean, you can worry about his shot, but he has a long time to figure it out. He could end up having a Jason Kidd type of a career where he becomes a solid shooter later on.
Last break. Here come the Raptors. Always going up for the
alley-oop
here.
Never mind, dude.
Now guarded by Hood. Shoots the 3. Hits it from three-point range.
Whatever.
And the defense has been on their back heels with the way they've been running the ball up the floor.
Now Young. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Now the pass to Trent.
It's hard.
And Young, here we go. That shot, good. Hill with some nice D. And now Philadelphia on the break. Lots of room. Shot is good off the back rim and in. And the 76ers lead by 13. And Young kicks to Hood. Young passes to Hood. Back to Young. Here's Trent. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Hood for three. Second shot opportunity, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Nice work to get.
Steph Curry.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Van Vliet finds Young. Anunoby against Green. Back to Young. Takes it out to Siakam. Young outside. 5 to shoot. Fires the three. Green with the rebound. The 76ers leading by 16. Taking a look at the 76ers. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Shake Milton is out there with Curry. And it's Green in at the three. The small forward. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
And the muscle that Anunoby possesses, fantastic at gutting it out through contact and finishing.
Greg, did you know when you were playing that you'd eventually want to call games, be in the broadcast table?
Kevin, no idea. I didn't have any clue. And quite honestly, didn't really think that there was a career that one could have in terms of broadcasting, you know, because cable was just kind of coming on as I was retiring. You didn't have your own network and the things that we take for granted now. So looking back on it, no, but boy, am I glad I did.
I am glad you did too. You probably don't remember this. Doc Rivers and I were doing a game. You came over to say hi to the two of us, went back out on the floor. Doc nudges me and said he'll be great in TV someday. We saw it then.
He's a good mind, and man knows what he's talking about.
You gotta foul me, man.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The
crap.
NBA continues to build international academies to develop prospects from other countries. Already, academy graduates are playing Division I college basketball. And before long, NBA players should start emerging from that pipeline. The league continues to reach out to find overlooked youngsters who have a gift and give them the opportunity. Guys?
Outstanding, David. Thank you. Harris kicks to Milton. Harris trying to get free. A shot by Milton, no good. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors.
My shot's
by 10.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Curry passes to Embiid. Another miss by Philadelphia.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
For Toronto, they have gone 4 of 6 so far from the line, missing a couple. That's good from Young.
Well, finally, he's getting himself to the line. He's gotten much more aggressive as the game is going on.
And so Young nails them both. The 76ers leading by 6. Pass to Milton. To the left side wing. And the shot goes in from Embiid. Embiid's got 11 points.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by the Raptors.
Van Vliet kicks to Young. Here's Siakam. Back in, coming off the assist from Young.
With a harmonious blend of length and strength, Siakam has become a dependable interior scoring option.
Back to Curry. And the layup's good off the glass. Curry's got his second basket of the game.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
The baseline jam. Siakam misses.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots out there.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
Curry can't get it to go.
It's not easy to keep him from converting those. I mean, the D has to be airtight.
Poke loose.
Hello.
Young with the steal. Now the Raptors moving it up. Van Vliet wide open. Nails the open triple off the fast break. Van Vliet's got 5 points now this quarter. And Philadelphia calls time here. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
Yeah, they made some spectacular plays in it right to the very end. Just couldn't get over the hump.
Down by
Yeah, and sometimes it just comes down to a couple of critical plays which you need to execute in close, ugly games.
Maxey's checked in for the 76ers. Embiid finds Green. Here's Maxey. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Maxey's got his second bucket of the night.
That's the savvy veteran Green. He's able to spot when his teammates aren't being covered. That's a nice read right there.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Pass to Embiid. He can't hit that time.
He's been off the mark, but somehow he hasn't held them back as a team.
Inside, Siakam passes to Young.
Hello.
Great pass to set up the lay-in. And now just a 5-point 76ers lead. Poked away. Young with the steal. Here's Anunoby. Makes it off the glass. Anunoby's got his third basket of the night.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Maxey passes to Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
It's easy to forget about the athleticism of Harris until he dunks on your head, and he's happy to remind you of it on that play like that.
And the Raptors call time here. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Philadelphia this year.
And they usually came out on top when these two teams faced off last year. No surprise, they're the better team.
Simmons checked in for Green. To the left wing. Van Vliet left side. To the wing on the left. Paxson coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his 5th assist in this one. The 76ers leading by 3. Passes it to Embiid. Here's Maxey. Drops in the tray. Maxey's got 8 points.
With the run he's on in the second quarter, I mean, this field goal percentage is tremendous right now.
Young dishes to Baines. Van Vliet kicks to Young. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Siakam, right side. 5 on the clock. Young passes to Anunoby. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. The pass to Maxey. And Champ gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's number 2 on him already. A third foul before the half, and he may be grabbing some pine.
Pass to Milton. Six on the shot clock. Shot, high post. Maxey, no good.
The rotation in the D could be better here. It'll cost them next time if it's not.
Young. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Young's got 9 points in the quarter.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
And Champ gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his
What?
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside.
What?
David.
How is that my foul? How is that my foul?
Thanks a lot.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right
How the
back
hell
here
was
for the
that my
start
foul?
of quarter number 3.
Why? But 9 points.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly.
I'm actually good. I actually want to play with the Raptors a long time.
And the 76ers making a change here. Curry's checked in. Here's Young. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Young's got 11.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Siakam is out there with Aaron Baines. And it's Young. Then it's Fred VanVleet, and it's Trent in at the 3. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Embiid finds Milton. Ben Simmons gets the bucket. He's got 11.
Even with the D giving him a lot of attention, he's still finding ways to light him up.
Here's Young. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
They get a hand on it. Embiid dishes to Simmons. Pass to Curry. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got assist number 8 now on the night.
And everyone wants Simmons to add a consistent outside jump shot. But while that's a work in progress, he does just fine at the rim. An incredibly adept finisher up close.
Simmons on the wing. Makes that one his 6th of the night, shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
What focus from the young guard. I like how Simmons stayed locked in on scoring despite the contact.
And C-Web, as you said with Simmons, when he's going at the rim, he's as good as it gets.
Oh, yeah, Gio. Great blend of size, speed, and strength. He controls his body to create space. He can lay it up from unorthodox angles with ease.
Raptors trail by 6. And there's another turnover by the Raptors.
A flat-out loss of concentration. That kind of turnover will drive a coach crazy.
Some changes for Toronto. Ken Burge is checked in for Aaron Baines. Chris Boucher comes in for Pascal Siakam. And it's Cobb in for Fred VanVleet. And it's denied. And the dunk by Embiid. Here's Cobb. 7 points in the game. Passes it to Trent. Back to Young. Here's Birch, guarded by Embiid.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Howard's checked in for Ben Simmons. Maxey comes in for Shake Milton. And George Hills subbed in for Tobias Harris. Now, here's Maxey. He's got 13. Embiid, no good.
Well, I thought that one was going to go down. The mid-range jumpers, oh, man, that's usually a bunny with the D playing soft like that.
To the middle, here's Cobb. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Cobb's got 9.
I like Cobb's aggressive style of play. His toughness helps him overcome contested shots.
Embiid kicks to Curry. Embiid inside. The kick out to Hill. Bangs home the trifecta. Hill's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And Hill's a player whose shot has to be respected.
Raptors trail by 9. And there's the pass to Birch. Toronto working the ball around now. And it's
come on, bro.
Over to the left wing. Swiped it away. Bounce pass Young. Banked in off the glass. He has 5.
Well, they want Cobb touching the rock on every possession. They know he'll make good decisions that lead to wide open looks.
Maxey passes to Embiid. And they double up Embiid. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And Philadelphia has possession. Howard finds Embiid. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard.
The offensive game of the big fella. I mean, Embiid's game is so polished. That's why you can't let him get hot.
And the Raptors call time here. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And it's sent back by Howard.
Howard, one of the most feared rim protectors in the league.
3 on the clock. Lets it go. Cobb, no good. Philadelphia leading by 9. Here's Maxey. The teardrop falls in.
This is cheap.
Maxey's got 15.
Oh, improving his floor awareness. Howard has a decent sense for when his guys are open.
Young passes to Boucher. Back to Young. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got 14 rebounds tonight, going after it. It's tipped. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And you can tell he feels he should have had it still. The hustle was impressive.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
And he knows it too. He tried to get away with it. Sometimes you do. That time he didn't.
Back to Young. Good for his 6th make and a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
And Champ gets the whistle that time. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Hill passes to Maxey. Knocked away. From the top of the key. And that one goes long.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you're exactly right. I mean, that's the kind of shot you're trying to work for at the offensive end.
Now, here's Cobb. He's guarded by Hill. It's Young on the wing over Howard. Young, no good. And here's Hill, who will bring it up for the 76ers. At one point, they led by 16. Shoots it up. That shot off. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. There's 57 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The pass break chance. Here's Maxey. The 76ers with another miss. Raptors trail by 9. Down low. Young passes to Anunoby. And it's sent back by Howard. Here's Maxey. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Maxey's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, I think he's looking around wondering really where the D is. I mean, nowhere near him. That's for sure.
Young passes to Anunoby. To the paint. Trent gets the bucket.
Boy, did he burrow his way in there, and the D just sort of backed off.
The 76ers leading by 9. And here's Maxey. He's got 17. Drops in the layup for 2. Maxey's got 19 points.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here. Trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel.
And so it's Philadelphia holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And they've created. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Tobias Harris is checked in for Embiid. Shake Milton comes in for Danny Green. And Simmons subbed in for Maxey. And so in the game for the 76ers, they've got Howard. Tobias Harris is out there with Shake Milton. Then there's Hill, and it's Simmons in at the 2-guard position.
Well, that's that 6'9" wingspan. George Hill paying dividends with the steal to get them running.
And stolen by Howard. Hill with it. Here's Milton. Good. The assist goes to Hill.
I hate this.
And the 76ers lead by 16.
And the playmaking from Hill, he just gives them what they need.
And stolen by Howard. The feed to Harris. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's going to be on Siakam. Teams have dynasties. The 90s, Michael Jordan. We've seen it over the many decades. Over the next decade, though.
I literally hate this.
Who do you think's going to lead the pack there, Greg?
Ooh, that's a great question. You know, with the way Father Time is treating LeBron, you might have to wait and see because he is still playing at such a high level. But, you know, obviously Giannis has got to be on the short list with the Bucks. For me, I really look at Luka in Dallas. I just feel like with Kristaps Porzingis, that duo could just be deadly with how the game is played. But don't sleep on the Celtics with Tatum and Brown and that group that they have with the front office they have. Man, I think the league overall is going to be in great shape moving forward.
It sure seems that way. Chris, you look at last year's all-defensive first-teamers, 4 out of 5 of those guys were 6'10" or taller. Clearly, size is an advantage.
Yeah, size or at least length. I mean, long arms, you know, with that comes blocks, steals, and deflections. You know, as long as you can move your feet, though, bigger is better.
Here's Siakam. Rejected by Harris.
Of course, you're going to get blocked.
He's known for his offense more than defense. Harris plays with the high motor, and he likes to make plays.
Outside
I'm not having
Hill.
a good game whatsoever.
Shot clock at 6. From downtown. Rebound by the Raptors. Van Vliet's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Anunoby. Dwight Howard grabs the board.
I don't care.
Howard's got his 5th rebound in this one.
If we lose, I don't fucking care if we lose.
Hill looking it over. Wants to get it to Simmons and does. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Trash.
Demonstrating how fast he is. Simmons enjoys going up to hammer home that alley-oop.
Hill against Anunoby to the left wing. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Harris. And a lot of talk, Greg, about in-season tournaments in the NBA to spur fan interest. The proposal was tabled for a bit. What are your thoughts on that?
Garbage.
You know, cash prizes for the players and coaching staffs, that always seems like a good idea. I just wonder, Kevin, if they're going to be any cash prizes for the broadcasters. Because now I think they're on to something if we could get that, you know. But in all seriousness, we see that in soccer, right? And it seems to work well. And I think if it can spur some more interest from fans, then I'd be all for it.
Yeah, the fans love it watching soccer. Back to Young. And Embiid with the block.
You got to be careful around Embiid. When he's around, he's capable of coming up with these blocks.
Harris misses. Raptors trailed by 19. Pass to Siakam. Anunoby against Green. And Young kicks to Van Vliet. It's Young on the wing. Guarded by Simmons.
Even though he's gone ice cold, he keeps shooting. I mean, it's late enough in the game for him to recognize there's a better option.
Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Give him another. Simmons is terrific tonight. He's figuring out ways to light it up.
Anunoby passes to Van Vliet. Back to Anunoby. And Siakam has it in the corner. Green with the block.
Oh, look. Blocking shots is one of Green's sneaky attributes. His exceptional sense of time.
And they didn't shoot it very well from the line in the first half, but they've gotten much better since halftime, and it's helped them to secure the lead.
Well, you hear about the extinction of great NBA big men. Do you see it that way? And if so, Greg, is the game that has changed, or perhaps a dip in the talent at that position that has changed?
You know, you think back to the likes of Russell, Wilt, Kareem, and Hakeem, and Robinson, and Shaq. Some would say, well, we just got lucky. But in a lot of ways, we still have the dominance of the big man. They just play more outside of the paint, right?
It's
you know,
one-sided.
Giannis. You look at what he can do. Anthony Davis and the way he plays the game. I mean, LeBron, in essence, is a big man. I mean, you still can dominate the game as a big. It's just that you now can actually, in some respects, have more impact because you're involved in more facets of the game.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Here's Simmons. And he wills that
What
one
the fuck
in,
is this, though?
sinking right through off the back
That's
iron.
inhuman.
And you see how comfortable Simmons is. I mean, he has the size and touch to be effective down there.
Young outside, pass to Siakam. Back to Young. To the left side wing. Van Vliet kicks to Young. And a miss there on the triple.
He is
like
single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
This isn't like him, and he knows it. The best thing they could do is try to get him more easy looks.
And here's Harris from the arc. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Deflects the pass, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris. A new group in now for the Raptors. Ken Burge is checked in for Aaron Baines. Johnson comes in for Pascal Siakam. Hood checked in for OG Anunoby. And it's Bembry in for Fred Van Vliet. Here's Birch. Bembry the pass to Young. Over Simmons. The offensive rebound. Birch kicks to Young to end the cold streak. Another miss by Young.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Oh, man, an awful display from him so far. But you know he's going to keep working to try to turn it around.
Down the stretch of last season, Greg, we saw some teams resting healthy players, even ones out of the playoff hunt, and they got fined. But is the amount, which I think is about $25,000, is that enough to discourage that tactic?
You know, I don't think it is. Not when team revenues are measured in the hundreds of millions. You got to do more to keep them honest. But by the same token, you know, if I got 100, 200 million invested in the guy, I want to protect my investment. And so if I can rest them here or there and prolong their career, I think my organization's all the better for it.
And here's Young from the arc. A shot off that time. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Now, here's Maxey. Defense right on him. Young with the steal. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. From deep. No good on the shot.
His bad night from the field is only going to get worse if he keeps throwing up shots like that.
And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
Put on the wing. Will it go? And he knocks it down. Good looking three there from Young.
Oh, the awareness on display. Hood just isn't a good scorer. He's also skilled at getting it to his open teammates.
So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Alton, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.
Badge. Playmaking ability. Floor general. I'm going to try to drop people. Can I request a trade? Yeah, I'm going to request a trade. No. I'm not going to request a trade. But yeah, I'm going to do some team practice and hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like this video, thumbs up, subscribe, and check for more. I literally hate this game, and yeah. I mean, win-win, loss-loss. What? yeah, I'm just happy with this. Fuck y'all. All I can say is fuck y'all. But yeah, thanks a lot for watching, guys. I'm gonna practice. See you next time.